Welcome, finance professionals. In this video, you will learn how to write an excellent CV profile summary for your applications to top finance roles, including in the investment banking industry. My name is Economics Ethan, and I have over 10 years' experience in the investment banking industry. I've worked at top investment banks such as Goldman Sachs, and I've successfully applied to other major companies such as JP Morgan, Citigroup, Credit Suisse, and many more. Check out this disclaimer before we get on with the great content. Now, it's important to think, what is your CV profile summary? I know you might be thinking, okay, well, your CV profile summary, what part of your CV is that referring to? Well, we're referring to the top part of your CV, those 3 to 4 sentences at the top of your CV that summarize your skills, achievements, and next career goals. So that's what we're referring to in this video. Now, for point 2, I want to explain to you what you should include in your CV profile summary. You should include your top USPs, which are your unique selling points, your relevant experience, your technical skills, your academic background, and your career goals. So, this is quite important to mention your USPs. So, if you haven't heard that term before, your unique selling points are the specific skills you have, the specific strong points you have that are going to stand out to top recruiters and hiring managers who want to hire you for these top investment banking roles. So, you can have relevant experience, maybe working at another major bank. Technical skills you developed at university, like financial modeling and financial forecasting, and your academic background, maybe you have other studies, or your career goals, which could be taking the next step in the investment banking industry. So, if we move on to point 3, let's think about some good idea suggestions for your CV profile summary to help you boost that part of your CV and, of course, get those first round interviews from a strong CV being in front of the right hiring manager. Think about what makes you unique at university or in your previous job roles. Perhaps you worked with international teams and you understand multiple foreign languages. There could be a variety of different examples, right? In terms of what makes you unique, what unique skills do you have? If you have the understanding of different foreign languages, you can work with foreign clients. If you understand Spanish, you can work with Spanish clients. If you understand Mandarin, you can work with Mandarin clients. If you've worked previously with international teams at university or your previous jobs, it shows you can work with a global investment bank and you can work with a variety of different people from different backgrounds, understand their work culture, and effectively move forward in a very productive way for a team. Now, what parts of your the next step in your career could you include that make you enthusiastic? Now, in the top part of your CV profile summary, you could mention how you're interested in working for a major company that is working with new clients and growing its business, and how you're interested in helping the company's growth plans and increasing their client base. So, these are good things for you to include and mention on the top part of your CV to show and direct the reader to what are the next steps in your career growth and why they should hire you for their company. Now, you should also think about, how do your current contacts describe you? This will give you some good ideas of what to put in the top part of your CV profile summary. So you could perhaps be mentioning how your co-workers have described you. You wouldn't word it this way exactly, but you would use the adjectives that they would mention. So you wouldn't say, my coworker said this, my manager said this, but what you would simply do is keep a note of the top type of descriptions you get from your co-workers and managers and fellow students or university lecturers. So if they call you hardworking, innovative team player, you can include that wording in your CV profile summary. Maybe mention as a hardworking, innovative team player who attended an investment banking summer internship and is studying economics at London School of Economics. You are looking for your first career role, your first job opportunity within the investment banking industry, working at a boutique investment bank. So things like that. When you're writing your CV profile summary, the top part of your CV, you want to focus on the top adjectives, top skills you have, any way that will attract the reader to read the rest of your CV by presenting yourself in the most positive way and explaining how other people would describe you in this way based on your experience at university and other companies. If you're finding this video helpful so far, please click like, leave a comment if you have any questions, click subscribe, and click the bell to stay notified when I'm going to be publishing many additional videos that will help you for free on your career. Now, let's look at example one. So, in this example, we have Oliver Sherman, who is a UCL student, and they worked at Accenture, and they're looking for their next career role. So let's look at why this is a good CV profile summary, the top part of their CV. They say they're currently seeking permanent full time management consultancy roles as a recent UCL graduate, which was studying economics with a placement year. And they have a good foundation of 1 year experience at Accenture, which is a major consultancy company. And they have a proven experience when it comes to business restructuring with analytical skills, um, strategic organizational planning skills for client companies across various finance and tech industry niches. So let's think about some of the good points here. Now, you should take all of these examples and this one and the next one I'll go through and look at your CV profile summary and feel free to leverage any of the phrasing, any of the wording I use to improve your own CV. Now, it mentions here that they're a UCL graduate in the first line. So if you went to a top university, include that in your profile summary. Mention any companies you've worked for, any brand name companies, any well recognized companies in the industry, whether that's Accenture, Goldman Sachs, UBS, any top company you've worked for, even if it was for 1 week experience as a student. Mention some of the skills you have and how you link that to the companies you previously worked for. Here it's analytical, strategic, organizational planning skills for clients. So they understand the client needs, they can work well with clients and have this type of sales skills. And they also mentioned they have some niche technical knowledge around finance and the tech industries when it comes to consulting for them. So, this is an excellent example of a CV profile summary that is quite brief. It doesn't have to be the longest to get the most attention from the recruiter. So, just focus on the top key points of your skills and experience that will really help you stand out from the competition. Now, for example, two, we have Juan Garcia who has worked at JP Morgan and they're looking at their next career role. Let's look at why their CV profile summary is very effective. Client focused finance professional with relevant experience at JP Morgan sales division with a strong academic background, accounting and finance. That's their degree. They have additional sales experience in the EV industry, electronic vehicle industry, and marketing experience as a university ambassador, recruiting international students. They're currently seeking a hedge fund role, primarily, currently seeking a hedge fund role focused on pursuing new sales leads and maximizing client revenue. So many good things to say about this very brief profile summary. They understand the client needs. They've worked at JP Morgan in the sales division, so they have sales skills. They went to a top university. They at least studied accounting and finance, which is a relevant degree in this case for the type of job they want to apply for. And they also have some niche experience in terms of understanding the electronic vehicle industry, which is a popular topic in finance right now in terms of ESG and environmental investments that are good for the environment. And they have good marketing experience as a university ambassador, working to recruit international students. They understand the global cultural differences, they understand diversity by working with international students in their role as a university ambassador. They mention what they're currently looking for. So not only do they mention their skills, their experience, their university um, background, they're also mentioning what they're looking for next in their career, which will again attract the attention of recruiters so they know exactly what type of roles that will work for you. Currently seeking a hedge fund role focused on pursuing new sales leads and maximizing client revenue. So they're showing that what they're looking for and how they can add value. They're looking to help a company grow by helping increasing their sales and interacting with clients to maximize the client revenue. So this is again an excellent example of what you could use to stand out when you are writing your CV. I hope you found this video helpful. I offer a CV resume masterclass where I leverage all the experience from over 10 years in the investment banking industry to explain to you how to write an excellent CV. And I have over 50 examples that you can use and copy and paste for your own CV so you can improve that and get top job opportunities at top companies within the industry at Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, and other top banks, investment banking, sales and trading, hedge funds, asset management, and so on. A ton of top roles you can leverage and attract those opportunities from using this CV resume masterclass. I also offer a CV writing service, and I could write your LinkedIn profile or cover letter through this service. So all these links are in the description if you're interested. And I also offer career advice service. So I've worked at major top investment banking companies, as I mentioned before, Goldman Sachs and so on. So I know exactly what it takes to secure these top roles. And I will be happy to help you through a career advice service that I also offer. And if you're not sure, I have a free discovery call, which you can access through, again, a link in the description. And I'll be happy to talk to you for 15 minutes or so and advise with your career and also let you know about other services I do offer to help you with your career to help push that forward. So feel free to book a call with me and I'll look forward to speaking with you. Now, it's important to continue your career development. You can have a look at the various playlists you have in front of you here. So it'll help you with your various CV, LinkedIn, and cover letters. And the links are in description if you want to have a more direct, personalized service. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.